Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Vacosties with episode 6 of my Skyrim modded Let's Play. We are done here in Riverwood, at least for the time being, so we are going to say a fond farewell to it. Goodbye! And hopefully I didn't make too many of your eyes go cross-eyed with that. We're going to progress on over to Whiterun, so I just figured I'd do the run here, just in case we meet any new types of monsters along the way. I had to kill one before when I was setting up for episode 5. And there's this guy here, a saber cat. He's kind of cool. Let's see if I can actually get him to... Oh my god, why won't you pick up? This thing is apparently massive as heck. Or it's become one with the... Nope. But... there we go. And you can kind of see his head a little bit. Apparently he's just massive as far as the model goes and the physics of the game. So... But he's part of the Skyrim monster mod. So let's head on off, gathering some chemical ingredients along the way to up those levels. Whoops. Monarch butterfly. Some thistle. Keep our eyes out for anything else interesting. I've got a lot of different collectibles mods installed, so it's always worth keeping an eye out for. Some hidden treasures and some underwater treasures. All kinds of neat stuff. So after we kill the dragon, the mods thereafter will be me slowly making my way towards where the Whitebeards are, stopping off in Riften to get the Thieves Guild started up, and then moving on. So it's going to be more dungeon wildlife, rinse, lather, repeat, with frequent trips back to Whiterun to sell stuff off and improve the house there. But that ought to be a lot of fun. Whoa! There's a wolf up there. Now there's not. Which apparently the wolf killed a rabbit. Awesome. Which I dropped the wolf and apparently he has vanished. I have no idea where the wolf corpse has gone. That just seems a little awkward. My arrow phased him out of... Oh wait, there he is. Wow, that was an incredibly... Oh dear. There's another wolf around here somewhere. I recognize that howl. So the question is, where? I wonder if it's up here somewhere. Oh yeah. Yeah it is. Ow! There we go. Good grief! In his right eye socket. Good grief. That's a heck of a hit. What is this that it's showing me a path to over here? I'm very confused now. What? I see the map here. What does it think it's guiding me to? No, I don't even know anymore. I'm at a complete loss on that one. But yeah, some more mushrooms is always a good thing. Let's see what's up here. Other than a very pointy top of a mountain that I'll probably kill myself trying to get back down from. But you know, that could be fun too. And yeah, there we go. Oh boy, there, yep, and there. And hop. Now what have we have here? What have we have? Yeah, that's just the way I want to be talking. It's like Khajiit. Why is there a Khajiit in the middle of nowhere?
All right, hand over your valuables, or I will gut you like a fish.
Walk away.
Nice try.
Right now.
I am not going to ask again. Don't you
I don't
walk
have
away.
time for this.
I should have come here. May you walk on warm sand.
Now you notice he is using the Akaviri stance. And kicking my ass as well. Holy crap. He was wearing a mage hood for some reason. That seems kind of weird. Well, we'll take those items. And resume our steady stroll. Well, I suppose technically our steady... I'm not even sure what you would call this exactly. Saunter? Foxtrot. Yeah, I don't know. Not really sure what exactly you would call that. But we'll resume it towards Whiterun. And we're just going to cut across the fields here, of course, because why bother going around? And of course, there is a scripted event down here to lead us towards the companions, who we will be joining, because being a werewolf is cool. And we'll also have some other things that we'll be able to do soon. And we'll be showing a couple of the other mods coming up very soon here. I believe I may have just taken that giant out with a long-range hit. That's actually kind of awesome.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
Excuse me.
Ha,
Tried my best.
Another milk drink. Glory. And as companions, our glory must always... An outsider, eh? Never. An order of war.
I love how this one is in the foreground, but it's her who's actually talking to me. That's fantastic.
Is good enough. Not for me to say. The old man's got a... If you go to him, yes? Good luck.
Well, thanks. I will go to him. And I will join him. And you. Because Aru. But here it is, Whiterun. A spot that we're going to spend a little bit of time in. This video is going to encompass me quickly showing a couple of the things that are kind of new and different about Whiterun. So here we go. We're going to take a quick poke around at a couple of the mods and things that they've added. And then we'll conclude this one and pick up next time with the slaying of the dragon. So here we go. We go in here, and of course we let the guards at the gate know that I'm here on a mission. And he comes out and says, "Stop!
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I have news about Helgen."
But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
That's fine, you can keep an eye on me as much as you want. I really don't mind. Keep all the eyes on me. Keep every eye on me. It's okay. So. And eventually it will load us in. I am sure of it. I really hope. Let's really hope it's not crashing, because that would just suck. Oh my. Apparently it's just doing a lot of work right now. Apologize for the delay. I know a blank screen is not really all that thrilling, but hey, it's got smoke at least. All smoky and foggy. Hey, there we are. Welcome to Whiterun. Bustling town on the edge of nowhere.
But this talk of dragons,
So,
we'll pay whatever it takes.
we come in here. There's this little fight
Got some
here.
good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
And we're not going to look to buy anything
Don't
right
forget
now,
to check inside
but
the
we are
shop
going to go over
if you
here to
need
the
anything.
forge, just to show you one of the things I was talking about before. You can come here to the smelter, and you'll notice that there are ways that you can now make brass and bronze, argentine, a whole bunch of different stuff there. You can cut rubies from rubies to increase their value. Cut garnet as well, and it will literally increase the value of the base type. You can crush them to use them as an alchemical ingredient or for use in various steps of forging weapons. So, and the other thing that you can do is, as you see here, I can melt down 30 of my iron basic arrows into an iron ingot. If you have other pieces of all kinds of different things, whether it be armor, weaponry, you can melt them down as well. So, it's kind of a cool new thing where you can sort of reclaim armors, so you don't necessarily just have to sell them, but can reclaim them for materials that might otherwise be a little harder to come by, especially some of the rare materials. So we are going to, however, go ahead and forge up our ores, the platinum ores as well. There we go, get myself another level of smithing, and that will be a level. So let's go ahead and here, level up. Now let's get another point of stamina going. And come around here. Let's see, okay, so that we can't do yet. So let's do this part. Reduce our noise from armor, because we are going to be going the light armor path, which means eventually we will have Shadow Warrior.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Now let's see here. This is the Drunken Huntsman. Now most people know this is just a archery shop, but there's actually a mod within now. This is where you are able to start the hunting guild.
Hello,
So we're going to go to
in the
Elfener,
market for some hunting supplies?
and we hear this is the home of the hunting guild. Yes it is. Head on downstairs. There's a journal on the table for you to read.
Thank
So
you very much
he
for your
doesn't
guidance.
actually vocalize it, but you'll see here this door is now Hunting Guild Whiterun Outpost. So we're going to go ahead and open the door. And we're going to go downstairs. These guys aren't actually going to say anything to us right now, but they are preparing things. Sort of hewing the stone out and creating a new location for us to use. And here, the Hunting Guild beginnings. So, hunting in Skyrim is about to become big business. Keeping the traditional feeling of the hunt and living off the land, I have decided to create something special. Here will be a hunting guild, the first of its kind in all of Tamriel. Once complete, we will have a place to trade, swap stories, earn a real living, and make a name for ourselves. Jarls, generals, and people of all trades will call upon us to collect their much-needed meats and pelts, as well as rid the land of terrible beasts. Remember the tales of the great bears of the Reach? How would you like to be paid to hunt such legendary creatures? The wait will soon be over, brothers and sisters. And so now you find out that the erstwhile head of this new guild is away making arrangements. But it gives you 3 different jobs to do to start things up. The first one is to take out a large wolf down in Riverwood. It was last seen near the southeast entrance of the town. To take down a group of giant mud crabs near the Shrine of Zenithar, and to drop bears and wolf pelts just to bring in some pelts to the porter. And so all you have to do to initiate the quest is take the note. And as you'll see, it all starts with a wolf.
This is that.
No, nobody will miss that. It was there to be taken.
Need something?
So, we'll head back upstairs. Okay. Ah. As you can see, we're still waiting on this. The load times in this game are always interminable, but it happens. Probably doesn't help that I've loaded up 36 mods. You know. Do 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 do. There we go. And there's one more mod to show off. But to show it off, we have to get into the castle. And then I'll spend the time between this video and the next grabbing all the various quests, doing a couple of the in-town quests, like the Amulet of Arcade quests and such. The ones that you don't really need to see or don't make very interesting play videos. So here we go into Dragon's Reach. Somehow. And of course, here we go, this part.
This interruption. Jarl Balgrup is not... Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Come speak to the Jarl. Yes, we certainly saw it.
What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue
Stand
to
around
trust
for a
the strength
few
of our walls?
while they decide to actually do it, which when I stand around I am going to do a dance.
It's in the most
Because why
immediate
not?
danger.
I like
Dragons lurk in
dancing.
the mountains.
That is a provocation.
Do
He'll assume we're preparing to join
do
Ulfric's side and
do
attack
do
him.
do 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 do.
I will not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth,
You gotta love it.
send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Do 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 do
If you'll
do do
excuse me,
do.
I'll return to my duties.
Well, I'm sure you'll return to your duties. Now, can I talk to the Jarl and move on now? Here we go.
There is
Leather armor. What a
no
wonderful
doubt.
token of
Let's
your...
go fight Farengar. My court wizard
Oh, shut up, you.
has been looking into a matter related to these...
Alright, now we come in here.
Come to Dragon's
We talk to
Reach
Farengar.
discuss the ongoing
First
spells
off,
and incantations
we're going to
that
quickly look at his
Count
spells, and you'll
Jack.
see he's got the normal grouping of spells, pretty much all of the earlier level spells in the game. You know, some bits and pieces, this, that, and the other thing. We're going to go ahead up and talk to him about the project.
Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. What? I never even... Please forgive my earlier... Now...
I know a little bit about the art, I don't do much with it. So you had something you needed some help with?
Well,
You want me to fetch
when
something?
I say fetch,
Right.
straight to the point,
What do you want?
eh? I,
Generally.
learned of a certain stuff. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tablet.
You mean this thing?
The Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already... You'll have to see.
Please take that, because it's just weighing me down. It's 25 pounds, it's ridiculous.
Farengar.
Okay, now you'll notice that there are some interesting things here. You have fonts of spellcraft. These guys actually let you build spells once you
Farengar,
get the
you need to
correct
come at
things.
once. A dragon's
Um,
been sighted nearby. You should come
Fonts of
too.
transmutation
A dragon.
let you turn iron ingots
Where was it
into soul
What
gems.
was it doing?
I'd take this a
The
bit more
font of
seriously
imbuement
if I were you. If a dragon
literally
tries to
will let
attack my
you
farm, I don't know who can
create
stop it.
clothes of all different types,
Let's go.
different colors of jewelry, skirts, and miscellaneous items. Just to have the part. They also make some great things to actually make to imbue. So they're really kind of cool. Some of them, as you can see, like these black soul gems, take a massive, massive amount of stuff to put together, but they're kind of cool. More importantly, though, is one of the gentlemen here, the Monotus Ambassador.
Yes.
This guy is literally where the fun times happen for the Fendrix spells. Now, the Fendrix spells, this sort of combines Naruto, Hogwarts, and a bunch of other stuff all into one spell grouping. But one of the things I really, really like about it, especially for a sneaky, sneaky type character like myself, is that it includes touch spells, such as Acidic Touch, Blood Touch, Ocean Touch, which deals some frost, and these are at touch range, so they're very different than what you're used to seeing, but they're kind of neat in a very different way. And so we're going to pick some of those up later when we've got a little bit of extra money, and those are going to be some of the things that we'll use as staples for just creating what we want. So these touch attacks, and so you'll see me wielding a dagger in one hand and then a touch attack in the other to do combinations of attacks, and it'll be a lot of fun. But for right now, we don't have the money, so we're going to head upstairs
I'd be a lot happier.
and take care of the next step here.
There's no... I want you to go... You, sir. But I have... And please, accept this gift. There's no time to stand
And he
yourself
gives
in
me
my
the
way.
studded armor of the Squire.
No. Help
Oh,
Irileth
that's
kill this
kind of
dragon.
different, but we'll
One
go with it.
last thing, Irileth. This isn't
And so there we go.
glory
I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest
That's seriously it for now. We are going to, of course, come in here and rob the Jarl blind later. Pick up some things like that awesome dagger there. Stuff like that. But for right now, we're going to call it quits. And I'm going to say, fare thee well. Have a good day. Like and subscribe down below if you're interested. Find a listing of all the mods down below, or at least a link to my Facebook where you'll be able to find them. And as always, game on, and I'll see you next time.